your next point, which is seeding. Let's talk a little bit about that. So, right now, Carolina's going to come out. This is Sunday. By the time this pops out, you guys will already know where Carolina is in the AP. But 7, you lose it. You lose the game to at Syracuse. You come back with a win at Virginia Tech. I got to figure we're 12. Somewhere in that range. I don't know who lost ahead of us or behind us or what have you, but so it's tough to see us as a 1 seed now, obviously. But what do you think we have to do to get there? And I guess who do you think the 1 seeds currently are? I mean, Purdue just lost today.
Yeah, I think Purdue's pretty secure. I think they could actually lose a couple more and probably still have it. But to your point, Purdue has been one of those weird teams. Purdue, early on, they had one of the best strength of schedules in college, and they beat some big-time teams. But I will say this.
I didn't realize they'd only lost twice.
Yeah.
So that now 3 times. Okay.
Now, Sleep, if I recall, just off the top of my head, I think they lost at Northwestern and then lost at Nebraska, right? Before today, they lost against Iowa State or Ohio State, which Ohio State just fired their coach. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times when guys don't like coaches, what's the best way to get the spirit up? Hey, we fired the coach. You guys better play now because you can't blame anybody else. Purdue, I think, is so when I look at the 1 seeds right now, who a lot of people are saying, hey, listen, it's a lock. I would say Purdue and UConn locks for number 1 seeds. I mean, what UConn did to Marquette over this weekend, and Marquette is a quality team. Some people were talking about them possibly being a 1 seed.
They were 4.
It's unbelievable how good UConn is right now. It's actually kind of scary. So Purdue, UConn, Houston, and Arizona are who a lot of people are considering the 1 seeds right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, am I a believer in Houston? No. Mm-hmm. Have I ever been a believer in Houston? No. I don't know what it is. I'm not a believer. I know they have players. They play physical, hard defense. I just think that being in the Big 12, they're new to the conference, and they're not used to that type of scheduling. I think it's going to cause some issues, and I could see there's some slippage there. But also, when I look at Arizona, they don't have any quad 1 win game. They don't have any quad 1 games left in the whole year. So any loss is going to hurt them. They don't have the opportunity to really build a strength of schedule. So they're not even going to benefit from really winning some of these games. They're just going to hurt themselves by losing to, anybody, quad 2, quad 3 team. So I think we could slip in to one of those.
Shout out Hermie.
Slip-ins. Hermie, we're going to send you a bill for that. But I really do think our opportunity for a 1 seed would be to sub in for Houston or Arizona. I could see those teams taking a little decline and us just, if we take care of business, moving on in there. And I just kind of looked at the schedule a little bit right now. Just looking at our resume, and I think this is through February 17th, we are net ranked. We're the 9th team in the country. So obviously it's hard to really make a case for a 1 because there's probably some other teams in front of us, according to the net, which I'm not a big fan of the net. So we're 5-4 against quad 1s, 6-1 against quad 2s. But we're 4-1 in quad 3s, which when you have a quad 3 loss, which is Georgia Tech, and I think they're much better than a quad 3 team, it really hurts your resume.
Yeah.
So I do believe if we didn't lose at Georgia Tech, we'd probably be a number 1 seed. And also we're 5-0 against quad 4s. So I do like our records against, quad 3 and quad 4s, except for that loss. Obviously, when you have a loss in either one of those quads, it's pretty tough. But we have 2 quad 1 games left at Virginia, at Duke. We have 1 quad 2 game left against Miami. That's at home. Then we have 2 quad 3 games, NC State, Notre Dame.
NC State's a quad 3?
Yeah, NC State's quad 3 as of now. You know, it's a very fluid situation, this quad thing. I feel like I'm back in school meeting somebody at the quad. All right. Sleep. The reason why I could see us slipping is because NC State to me is a rival, and I don't really think rankings mean that much because there's so emotions and players play so hard, and a lot can happen. That one, to me, I see, even though we're a much better team than NC State, we've been a much better team throughout the whole year.
Sure.
We have more talent. We're better in every aspect, but they are a rival, and, you know, sometimes those teams can beat you, and it happens. That, to me, is kind of a scary situation. And also, I'm not sure if that's home or on the road. I think it's home, actually.
Yeah, that one will be at home.
Yeah, so I like that. We play well at home. I think we've only had one conference loss at home against
Which was Clemson, yeah.
Yeah. And Clemson's a quality team. We talked about that. I like us at home. I wish we could take the Smith Center on the road with us at times. But no, I do think if obviously we're projected according to KenPom, which, hey guys, I'm not a big KenPom guy. I just use it when it backs up my argument. Listen, we're projected to win every game going forward except for at Duke. And we're a better team than Duke.
Yeah.
And we can go get that dub at Cameron and do the old sweep, regular season sweep, which I love. And that never gets old to me. So, I mean, we could win out. We are a 1 seed, but also there could be some slippage. NC State, Duke's going to be a hard game at Duke, but you know, sometimes
you got to get past Virginia. You know,
yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not even those teams. You know, the Georgia Techs of the world can get you. So
I know. As long as we don't, that Notre Dame one is really the one that you're looking at.
I hate to even mention that.
That one will be. And then you got to remember too that you got the conference tournament after that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you get on a roll here. And I think this team, if they shoot the ball well, they're going to get on a roll. And to your point, I could definitely see it if somebody else is on a roll, but I could definitely see it if Carolina wins out. You know, you have 6 losses. So somebody could definitely be, you know, a Houston or something like that. Look, I mean, if they've got, 3 losses or something at that point, look, it is an argument to be made.